So here we are at the Hut. It's this great hamburger spot on the west side of town. And I am looking at this book right here, which was compiled for the 25th anniversary of South by Southwest, which is this year. If you have never been to South by Southwest, you have all this to catch up on. And the person who wrote this book is my friend Peter Blackstock, whom some of you may know from No Depression magazine. Peter has been with South by Southwest as long as there has been a South by Southwest, and he's been its archivist. So Peter was about to show me something in the book that he thought we'd find especially interesting in Tucson. Peter, you want to show us what you're looking at there? What you looking at?
There's an entry in this book called A History of Giant Sand Through the South by Southwest Looking Glass. It was written by Hal Gelb, and it sort of chronicles the history of his band through the different trips they made to South by Southwest starting in 1989. And I was at that first show, and it was just him and John Convertino as a duo. And then he sort of winds through the 90s and how all of this stuff happened with the band in the many years that they came here. A lot of ups and then downs, and then the band sort of fell apart. And it was really fascinating because what happened at the end, in 2001, his son was born on March 16th. And so he said, so I didn't have to go to South by Southwest anymore because I had to stay home for my kid's birthday.
I love that. That's so how.
It was a good way. The story that he was telling about his experiences at South by Southwest made me sort of relive my experiences too. Even though everybody who comes to South by Southwest has a different experience, but I could see how his was very much in tune with that phase of my life when I went through it.
So we were just sitting here, and Peter's friend from Lulu, who's here with this other band, the Wagons, walked in and joined us. And he's from Australia. And I'll just interrupt him and say, you want to introduce yourself to the folks in Tucson?
Yeah, hi Tucson. I'm Steve from Leluke and Wagons, and this is my first South by Southwest, and having a good time.
Okay, while we're waiting for our outstanding hamburgers, we're going to look through this book again, and Peter's going to kind of point out some other things that might be interesting. Peter, where can we get this book?
You can certainly get it online at Amazon and places like that. And the University of Texas Press is the distributor, and they are. You can get it at their website.
That headline about the giant truck of beer.
Ah, yes. Where was that?
Oh well, never mind. Let's just move on. So it's year by year, every band. Burnt Ends, Giant Truck of Beer, The Tunnel of Doom, I don't know if you can see this, and The Biscuit Toss. Can't wait to read that. Listen, thank you so much for talking to us.